/n and go to the SAP easy access list. Okay. So now next, I am going to create a plant. So here I see here we are going to see how to create a plant. Okay. So here we will going to create a plant. So first we need what is a plant in SAP MM and why it is useful. So first we know actually a plant in a SAP is an organizational unit where business activities like production, purchasing, storage, and maintenance take place. Actually, it's a you see na it's represent a physical location like a factory, warehouse, office, or a store. In simple word, we can say na कि plant is the place where the work happens. Yes, it could be where you make products, store materials, or send goods from. So in SAP, you must create a plant before you can do any material movement or purchasing. Okay. So actually, we need to show why is plant important in SAP MM. So the material so MM module uses the plant for almost every transaction. Like if you want to purchasing anything, so the tells the SAP where the materials will be delivered. For inventory, so where the stocks is kept. For production, tells which factory will produce the material. For good receipt, tell SAP which location receives the materials. For MRP planning, runs planning at the plant level. So it's a very necessary, it's a very useful, and all for you. I have already told you now कि MM module uses the plant for almost every transaction. So it's a very essential things to create. So we need to create a plant. And in if you can also say that in SAP, in simple words, a plants belongs to a company code. Like inside the plant, you can also create a storage location to manage different types of materials or departments. Okay. So it's a very useful, and we need to create a plant. So here we teach you how can I create a plant. We can also use the transaction code OX10, OX10. But we use the transaction code like SIMG. So we click SIMG and then press enter, and this is our display IMG reference screen. Okay. So here we go on the enterprise structure, and after that definition go to on the logistics general. And in logistic generals, we can go on to the define copy delete check plant. Here you can see define copy delete check plant, copy delete check plant. Okay. So click here, and here we can also see the copy delete and check. So define plant for cost close. Okay, and then go to the new entry and name plant. Yeah, we can go, and also we can define we can also use the method we need to define plant, so we can go to the define plant. Okay, so this is the best method because we have already used the copy methods for company, so everything is copy. But yep, we can click a company code for this plant, so we can go to the new entry and give our plant name. And one thing I have already mentions that if then I have created company code. So for a future reference, we need to maintain all the data in Word and Excel. So actually, best you just you can use as a used for a access, but here we can use the word currently. uh, so blank document, and here our company code is company code 2025, and name of the company code mention Bandy and most private limited. It's a helpful for your future reference. So everyone, please, when you are open your yeah, when you are going to create a company code, plant storage, anything, first you need to open your Excel file, yeah, document file, and mention all the things that you have created. Okay, so it's a helpful because it's a in future reference it's a very useful when you are going to create a purchase requisition. You need a plant number. When you are going to create a migo, you need a material number. So you need to mention all the things here. Okay, for future reference. Company code. Okay, so go to the SAP system, and here I mention a plant. You can put anything. I have put 2025 on plant, and I have put here 2026. Okay, for plant, and give a plant name. So here plant name, we can give a bandy. You can fill anything, and when you creating a when you are on the live project, you can mention as per your client requirements. They give all the things, plant name, company code, everything they give to you. But training person, we can mention anything, we can fill anything. So here we can put bandy and most private limited, and press enter, and go to the save button, and here fill all the details of plant like a company name, bandy, and moved private limited, or search bandy and moved private limited. Plant location, we can go to Prayagraj, our company in Prayagraj. So I have mentioned here Prayagraj, and the pin code of Prayagraj is 2111019, and city Prayagraj, country I am India, and region Uttar Pradesh. Actually, Prayagraj in Uttar Pradesh. So here mention Uttar Pradesh code, quantity Uttar Pradesh code 2024. Okay, all the required fields are filled. Yes, and then go to the take button, and then click, and go to check our plant is created. Okay, so here go back and check our 2026 Bandy and private limited plant are created. Okay, and then I have created a 2026 plant. Up then we need to go and write our plant code in document for our future reference. So we have mentioned plant code is equal to 2026, and name Bandy and Mood Private Limited. Okay, that's good. Okay, sorry. And then our next step is assign plant to company code. Okay, so we are going to assign it. So go to the SAP BG access pages, and go, and here we teach you how can I assign a company plan to company code. So you people know about the transaction code SING. To go to the SAP reference IMG pay screen, so we use the transaction code SING and then press enter and go to the enterprise structure and then go to the assignment. When I need to I you see that no, I have created a plant, I have created a company code, then go to on the definition section, then I have go in definition. But actually currently I need to assign plant to company code, so I will go to on the assignment section. So here assignment section and go to the financial accounting not. Actually, first we need to check the company code is assigned to company or not. So here go and check assign company code to company or not. So here position and check 2025 our company code and here we can see that the company code is already assigned to company. Okay, so we don't need to assign once again company code to company. So here, so that's why I skip these things. Yes, this is um we also need to assign company code to company when then when we create a company code without the copies. Okay, here we use the copies from the other company code that's already created by SAP by default. But if we will create a company code by me like without use the copies method, then after that we you must need to assign company code to company. Okay, so I have created a plan, then assign here I am going to assign plan to company code. So go to on the logistics general and here you see assign plan to company code. And this is also we use transaction code OX18. You can go and search the Google for this transaction code. Actually you can I also provide you a transaction code uh, in last slide, but you can go and check the code. But this is the basis method you must need to know. So that's why I have explained everything in a step by step. If you skip the transaction code in future, you will you think na you skip the transaction code. So you must need to know about how we can create a company code, plant, anything. Use this method, basic methods. Okay, so assign plant to company code. So we are going assign plant to company code and then here we see where we know my company code and assign to it. So go to the new entry and our company code is 2025 and our plant code is 2026 and then place enter and our plant is assigned to company code. So go to the save and then check. So our plant is assigned to company code. Okay, so save and go to the back on the SAP easy access screen. Okay, you know how can be back. If you want to open a new tab or new screen, you can use a slash o. And if you want to back to the SAP easy access screen, you need to put the in transaction code box slash and. If you put a slash and then you go back to your SAP easy access screen, and if you need to new tab and new GUI screen, then you can use slash o. Okay. And then after this is all the configuration part before P2P cycle in MM P2P cycle. This is the configuration step before we can before creating a P2P cycle. In P2P cycle, like a material purchase requisition, purchase order, Miro, everything. Okay. And now our next step is creating a how can I creating a storage location. So first I will explain you what is storage location and why it's used and what are the purpose of the storage location and useful of a storage location. Okay, and for a storage location we can also use a transaction code OX09. First I will go to show you OX09 and then go. Okay, can I, but I will use the basic method. How can I create? Okay, so you can go and search in Google. So what is the transaction code for storage location? They give you, and then can use this. No issue. Okay, we can also show you here how can I use a transaction code. Okay, so creating a storage location. Here we give you brief about what is a storage location and everything. Okay, and we can also show you step by step in SAP system. So how can I create these things? Okay, so here we are going to explain the what is storage location in SAP and why its usage and what are the purpose of its. So first we know that what is a storage location in SAP system. Okay, so actually a storage location in SAP is a subdivision of a plant where materials are physically stored and managed. Materials